Hello? Hello. Let's see if it went through this time. Can you hear us now? Can you hear us now? Let us know. Somebody in the chat, let us know. Amir, what's up?
Yo,
Okay,
yo.
now they can hear us.
There we go. Rock on. We know how to use the internet at a hotel.
Yeah. Wow, damn. Already won this like shit. You guys are quick. We are live here at MegaCon from the Hyatt Hotel. And we are grabbing drinks. We're having a good time.
We are fancy at the Hyatt Regency Hotel.
I'm saying, I have a fruity little drink that I didn't know what it was, so I just ordered it.
Cheers.
Cheers. We break the glass. That'd be great.
Oh, man. And then we just drink out of broken glass cups.
Oh, yeah, because we're real men.
Yes.
That's what real men do. We take the glass with it.
Because that last tiki party we were at, I wanted to eat glass while I was there.
Oh, God, that was so terrible. That was so fucking terrible. God.
So, just to kind of give a heads up on that, the MegaCon program had a geeky tiki lounge luau. And we were like, sweet, cool, let's check that out. Maybe they'll have some cool tiki cups or just maybe fun environment.
Yeah.
So we park, we walk about a half a mile to get there because I took us to the wrong hotel. And it's a cover charge of $30 a person. So me and my wife, we paid the $30 because we're out here to drop money like idiots. We go in after spending the $60 to get in, and it's like 4 people all chilling out at a pool.
Yeah.
We go to the bar. There's a lonely Spider-Man just kind of drinking, all depressed and sad.
It was the saddest thing in the world.
Yeah, I just did fuck this noise and just walked out and got my money back.
You have not seen sad until you've seen Spider-Man just in full costume cosplay.
And you know he was probably thinking about Uncle Ben.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, very, very true.
And Gwen Stacy.
I bet you if you pulled off the mask, it was what's his face? Not Topher Grace. The one that did the last Spider-Man movie.
Andrew Garfield.
I bet you it was Andrew Garfield.
He's probably here cosplaying, trying to take money for pictures.
I was like, I was Spider-Man too. God damn it!
Aww. God, those movies are bad news.
They're terrible. So if you guys have questions, did we meet Tom King? You met Tom King, right?
I met Tom King. We actually went to his panel together.
It was a real cool panel. We had a lot of information about Mr. Miracle and things like that. Apparently, and this caught me off guard, every single issue is a 9-panel grid. That's what he said. Every page on every single issue is a 9-panel grid.
So they're doing the Watchmen style.
Right, but he said every page unless I misunderstood it.
Every page is going to be a 9-panel grid.
Which is fucking crazy for Mitch Gerard. Every single page having a 9-panel grid. And that's a 22-page comic. That is insane.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of work.
Yeah.
But he can do it. He's a great artist. He's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
Our ladies thought he was Tom King. They thought Mitch was Tom King because he looked cooler. He looked more like a tough guy.
Yeah.
Tom King does. Because Tom King looks like us.
Yeah.
He has no hair. You went up there and actually asked him a question.
Yeah. Yeah. That was cool because I thought maybe I could kind of. I thought maybe it was far away enough from like the trade paperbacks and stuff like that I could get maybe a solid answer out of him.
Yeah.
No dice. I actually asked him, what are the chances of us getting an Omega Man hardcover, Sheriff of Babylon hardcover, or a Vision hardcover? And he says, I really can't give you that information, but what I can tell you is that the big two
love taking your money.
They love taking your money, and they kind of lie to you when they say, well, if you buy a certain amount of this, then we'll give you a hardcover version of this. So I took that to mean that it's just a matter of time.
Yeah. No, he was saying that if you want to trade, you got to buy the singles.
Yeah.
And then they come out and they say, if you want a hardcover, you need to buy the trades. And you need to buy this to get that, and to get this to get that. Yeah. So they're saying, he basically said yes without saying yes. He's saying, if you didn't already know, Marvel and DC love making money off of us. So a hardcover is coming out soon. Do we know when, what's going to hold into it, what's going to be contained in it, anything like that? No, but it's definitely going to happen.
It really is just a matter of time, but we've been anticipating that for a really good while, that it's going to happen.
Because I went to their booth, and I was tempted to buy that Sheriff of Babylon trade. They had the trades there to get them to sign it, but I think I'll hold off for a hardcover either way. But I did my time with Tom King. I did ask him if he wanted to come on Omni Bros, and he was really cool about it. He just kind of said he doesn't have the time, and that he's kind of worried about being on video. You know, seems like comic book creators would do podcasts, but they wouldn't do video shows.
Which understandable, and he was cool about it.
He was great.
Yeah.
He wasn't like, go fuck yourself, Baldy, or anything like that. He would just say, no, that's really cool. I appreciate the offer. I'm really into, he said he's really into hardcovers and collected editions and stuff like that too. So that's super cool. He just doesn't have the time and just isn't comfortable being on the screen probably.
Understandably so. There are a lot of guys out there that they just don't like being on screen.
But plug. I did get him to video to record a intro to my channel.
Yeah.
So coming up soon, you guys will see Tom King introducing me on my channel. So that'd be kind of cool.
I got Greg Land to do an intro for Riley. No, I didn't really do that. If he's here,
dude,
if he's here,
it's happening.
Is Greg Land here?
No.
Oh.
Greg Horn is here, who's equally as shitty, I think.
We can do that. We can do that.
I'm gonna get more creators to do openings, intros for my videos.
Who?
I'm gonna ask more creators. I'll ask Greg Rucka. He probably would spit in my face, but that'd be cool.
Yeah, Greg Rucka would probably spit in your face. Nice of Tom King to let you down gently. Yeah, it was actually. He could have been a total dick about it.
Gio?
Gio's in the chat. What are we drinking? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking. It's a new kind of Jameson called Castmates. So it's Jameson, but it's aged in bourbon barrels. So it's very, very smooth, which makes it pretty dangerous because I can't really taste the alcohol. So I can just drink it and drink it and drink it.
I'm drinking. I have no clue. All I know is that it's supposed to be chocolatey, and it's a martini. So I'm fine with that.
There's a latte martini, right?
Yeah, it's a latte martini or something, which is kind of a gay drink.
You got to drink it with your pinky out?
Yeah.
Yes.
Shaken, not stirred. Is Ed Brubaker here? No, he's not.
I wish.
But really
Greg Rucka's here.
Yeah, and Scott Snyder is here. A whole bunch of people are
here. Jimmy Palmiotti's here. Amanda Connor is here. Nick Bradshaw, he's here.
A guy who looks like Jim Lee is at this bar.
Yeah, there's a guy, Asian businessman's here. We thought was Jim Lee for a second.
And that's not being racist.
No.
A little bit.
I do need a refill. You want a refill, man? Can you get me something too? Can I get us here in Nevada? Please, I love you.
Any luck with Mitch Gerard headshots? I haven't gone yet. That's going to be tomorrow.
He was filled up for it today, but he said if I hit him up in the morning, he'll be good.
He was filled up?
Because he's not a dick artist. So he's not the kind of artist that's like, I'll take everybody's money, and I don't have the time to do all the art.
Oh, God.
So he says, hey, I take commission requests from this time to this time. So I have the time to do it during the day or during the show.
So you know who was good about that? Darwin Cook.
Oh, really?
Darwin Cook was really good about that during his time when he was doing the concert before he passed, may he rest in peace, where he would not take your money. He would do the piece first, and then after he showed you the piece and he'd ask you, are you satisfied with it? And then you'd give him the money. He was really good about that.
You know who's really bad about that? Scotty Young.
What?
He said himself that if you give him the money, he got you. He already got paid, and he'll have a hard time doing the artwork later.
Wow, that's
he said that himself. He's not being mean and taking your money and not doing the work, but he's just super procrastinator.
Yeah.
So don't pay Scotty Young until you get your due out of him.
That makes sense actually, because we hit up Scotty Young for a commission piece. But like I told you before, he was Scotty Young. We hit him up on a Thursday a few years ago. We didn't get it till Sunday.
Oh man, at San Diego once, I hit up Derek Robertson. Derek Robertson did a Thor piece for me, and he didn't finish it at the show, and he had to mail it out to me a couple of weeks later.
Yeah.
But I have his phone number because he texted me the picture.
Yeah.
And he mailed it to me. It's like the greatest Thor. Like, if you guys don't know who Derek Robertson is, he's the guy that does Transmetropolitan.
Yes.
And his art style is perfect for Thor. He's not a pretty boy. He's a big, hefty, gnarly-looking Norse god. Yeah, it's great.
Somebody's asking if Dan DiDio is there, which he is.
It's on file.
If Dan DiDio is there, which he is here.
He's here?
He is here. I'm pretty sure. Can you ask him when he'll resolicit the Aquaman omnibus by Johns?
Yeah, we'll ask him.
Yeah, if he's here, I could definitely ask him. Just don't ask him anything about Nightwing.
He probably doesn't know.
Yeah, probably
doesn't know. I could talk to him about 80s cartoons.
He's addicted. He loves 80s cartoons.
Yeah, he was the showrunner, producer, something for Reboot.
What?
That's where he got his
Get the
career
fuck
from.
out of here,
Yeah,
really?
that's where he got his career from, was
Oh,
from doing
shit.
cartoons.
Oh, wow.
So I could kind of finagle in those questions by luring them in by talking about cartoons.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
So what we're trying to do actually is we went to 2 bars tonight, hoping that we would find creators. Because usually when you go to a con, there's the one bar where they all meet up.
Yeah.
We're going to try again tomorrow. They are not here.
No, they're not here at the Hyatt bar. We're going to try the Hilton tomorrow.
Yeah. See if
we'll
we
see
get
what's
lucky.
up with that. That was actually the idea with the Tiki thing, because I thought since the Tiki thing was being sponsored by the show, they were going to show up. But no, it was all overweight nerds in swimsuits.
And Depressed Spider-Man.
Yeah. Thinking about It's Dead Baby by Mary Jane.
That's
a deep.
I wasn't there, but I wish I was, and I wish you took a picture of it.
I should have taken a picture and just sat in the press at the bar.
That would have been a meme.
You could have made a meme out of that. One thing about Tom King, he shakes your hand, says, "Hi, my name's Tom King. Is it okay if I sign your comics?"
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's not just like, I'm gonna just scribble my name on it and that, but he's like, shakes your hand. "Hi, how you doing? My name's Tom. It's okay if I sign your books."
That is really cool.
Yeah, dude, I waited in line for this.
Yeah.
But that's really polite of you to ask.
Now I know you're a bit disappointed because you wanted to meet George Perez today.
Yes. So George Perez, this is George Perez's last appearance this year for cons.
Mm-hmm.
And I was hoping to see him like at his booth or something like that. So apparently he doesn't have a booth at all. He is here for a worthy cause.
Love is love.
He's here for love, or love is love. But it's a ticketed event. That's $150 to go in there. So for $150, you get the Love is Love trade paperback.
Yes.
You get to choose a head sketch that you want in there from an artist. So it's a big meet and greet. So like Scott Snyder's there, Mark Andreyko, George Perez, and
Scotty Young.
Scotty Young. All these really cool creators that did Love is Love is there, but it's $150 to get in there. And as much as I wanted to meet him and have him sign like my Infinity Gauntlet, I can't pay $150 and be there by myself.
But you can't pay $60 to go to a depressing tiki bar.
Yeah,
but you did get your money back.
I did get my money back.
Yeah,
I did get my money back for that shitty place.
Which is the important.
Yeah, the guy comes up to me and goes, "How long were you in the bar for?" And I said, 30 seconds, and I left. He goes, "Why did you leave?" I go, "It just wasn't my scene. It isn't what I'm about." He goes, "Well, out of curiosity, what kind of scene are you looking for?" And I go, "I'm from Vegas."
How great would it have been, though? How funny would it be if tomorrow morning we wake up, we go down, and people are talking about like a crazy party that happened after we left at the
Everybody shows up. Like Stan Lee shows up and drinks himself to death.
Jim Lee is like swinging from the rafters.
Yeah, there's free sketches from Scotty Young for everybody.
Is Neil Adams charging here people out the asshole for a head sketch? I'm pretty sure he is. I think it is here.
If he's here, he is charging you up the ass for a head sketch.
Yeah, he typically does that. He's not a very cheap man.
And I hear he's not a nice guy either.
I do too. In fact,
he's right here behind us. Like, you know who sucks? Neil Adams, even though he was one of the greatest creators in our time.
Not if you ask Jess.
No, I know Jess doesn't like that omnibus that came out. But I think Jess is a Neil Adams fan in general.
Is he?
Yeah, I mean, I think just from that time frame, that's Silver Age DC stuff. But that omnibus he did was pretty shit.
Yeah.
It was all recolored and stuff. So I think that's what he made it.
Somebody's saying, "Hey, hi guys! I just bought the Claremont Lee X-Men Omnibus Volume 1 and 2 on a whim since I am rewatching the '90s cartoon and want some reading material. What are your thoughts on those 2 books?" That'd be more you than me.
Oh, the Claremont Jim Lee?
Yeah. You're a '90s guy.
Yeah, no, I'm a '90s guy. I have Volume 2 of that X-Men omnibus, which takes place right before X-Men #1, the big X-Men Jim Lee #1, and everything else from Jim Lee afterwards in the X-Men book. I love it. That's a great series. Only trouble is that's about the time where Jim Lee started giving up on Marvel.
Yeah.
Because a little bit of history lesson. Marvel sold all the covers to X-Men #1, the 5 or the 4 connected covers. They sold them all at Heritage. Invited Jim Lee to the auction and watched his artwork get auctioned in front of him.
Oh.
And he got no money out of that artwork.
Oh, wow.
So that's when Rob Liefeld and everybody came up to him and said, "Hey, Image Comics." Yeah. And that's what made him choose to go to Image Comics so he could keep the rights and all that kind of stuff.
Which in the 90s, that was a huge thing because it was like the biggest of the biggest. They all left. I know Rob Liefeld is considered kind of a joke today by a lot of people's standards, but he was huge back in the 90s.
No, back then it was his idea for Image Comics.
Yeah.
It was him. He went to Jim Valentino about it. Jim Valentino was a indie guy already, but them leaving. There's a great documentary out there called The Image Revolution that explains it, and it shows the top 10 books of the year right before Image happened, and 9 out of those 10 books were books they were on.
Yeah.
The X-Men and Spider-Man and stuff like that. And then once that disappeared and they left, they're responsible for the death of Superman. They're responsible for Batman breaking his back.
Yep.
Because they needed something to kind of recover from that. Because when they left, they went to Marvel, said, "We're leaving, fuck you." And then just out of professional courtesy, they went across the street to DC and said, "Just so you know, we're leaving Marvel, but we're not coming over here, so fuck you too."
It's great.
Yeah.
But
no, I do recommend those omnibus. They're great. They're out of print. Volume 2 is not too bad. Volume 1, you're looking at $250 book.
Are both of them out of print?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, they're one of the more rare omnibus. Omnibuy. What is it? Omnibus or omnibuy, baby?
It needs to be omnibuy.
She's saying omnibuy.
I mean, that makes it sound like it's curious, like bi-curious, or but like it's more than one, like in a different meaning. I just like omnibus, like moose.
Did HR meet Jason Aaron? I did not. Huh? Did you just say look at all these Asians?
No,
Why are you saying that? Why are you saying look at all these Asians?
I didn't say that.
Baby, that's racist. I'm joking.
Racist.
We need is a red hat with making racist.
No, so you didn't meet Jason Aaron
No,
yet?
no, I didn't. I plan to meet him tomorrow. What happened was that I was planning on picking up a whole bunch of trades, a whole bunch of hardcovers and stuff like that. However, I didn't bring him. I completely forgot to bring him. So I'll be meeting him tomorrow.
Oh, speaking of, real quick, I did go to the Image panel.
How was that?
I had Greta Rock. It was great. They really talked about why they prefer Image over like Vertigo, why they prefer Image over doing the big 2 books and stuff like that. So it's really insightful. And you always got people doing Q&A questions like, how do I break into Image? And they're like, it's not about breaking into Image. It's about getting work out there so you can be asked into Image kind of thing, right? Can I get another here in Nevada, please?
Here?
Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you. Are you done with that?
Yeah, I'm good.
Anything
Thank you.
else?
No, I'm good,
All
man.
right, cool.
I gotta drive.
Shit, what was I gonna say? Okay, so yeah, so Jason Aaron was there talking about the goddamn and how he doesn't have to work at Marvel, but he likes it there. He loves Image and he likes working at Marvel. And he loves the work he's doing at Marvel because he's their biggest name right now. I think we said that before. He's the only name at Marvel that hasn't taken off yet. They like create their own.
That's about
exclusively.
it. Yeah.
And
it wouldn't surprise me if we see Nick Spencer after this whole cap thing say, I'm done. I'm out. I'm done with this bullshit. I'm done with all the hate.
I'm surprised Marvel's not somehow buffering that for him. Taking the blunt.
No, they're not. He's largely been taking the hate like face on by himself.
So it's cool. We found a booth that had 50% off hardcovers, trade paperbacks, omnibus.
Yeah, you got a few good deals out of that.
I did. I found a handful of Valiant out of print Valiant books.
Yeah,
like Bloodshot Volume 1, Shadow Man, Quantum and Woody was there. I passed on that because I already had it. Lots of good stuff. I mean, whoever this guy was that had this booth had some key like gem out of print omnibus and hardcover. They're great. 50% off.
Yeah, and he didn't realize what he had.
No. He was selling fidget spinners. He didn't care.
Yeah, he was redneck. He was like a big redneck guy, right?
Yeah.
It was kind of weird. Have any kids that I work with bring in fidget spinners? I have one. I actually have one bringing a fidget spinner.
I bought one at Disneyland last week. It's a Captain America one and the shield spins around.
Yeah. I actually tried it. It feels actually pretty good on the hands. For
I have a fidget cube, like a legit fidget cube. I got one of the rip-off ones. Like I'm backed on Kickstarter.
Let's see. Can anyone recommend any reasonably priced omnibuses?
What was it?
Can anyone recommend me any reasonably priced omnibuses?
Reasonably priced Marvel omnibus.
That's a good question.
What
would you say is probably one of the best ones?
Well, like It depends on what you're looking for.
Yeah.
I don't want to say like here's a Spider-Man book and you hate Spider-Man.
It's too broad of a question.
Or well, one of my favorites is a reasonable price book. It's
Legion.
big. Legion's really good out right
Legion's
now.
really good.
Siege, the crossover. That's one of the best crossovers Marvel's done in the last 10 years.
It's not an omnibus, but it kind of is.
It isn't labeled, huh? It's not labeled.
I would say Infinity.
Infinity.
But there's a lot of build up to Infinity. You don't need to read it, but still, there's a lot of build up that makes the event better.
I'm trying to think in my head what my collection is. I'm not at home. Anything new that recently came out?
Legion is probably the newest one.
Legion.
Yeah. How about the Young Avengers omnibus?
That's great. The McKelvey. Yeah. That's a really good one. Superior Foes of Spider-Man.
Yes.
That's a great, under the radar. It's actually an omnibus, even though there was only like 20 issues.
Yeah.
One of the most funny, well put together books. It's all villain team book.
Yeah.
And they make you care about like the Shocker and Beetle and these just.
And the thing is, they are all
characters.
assholes to each other.
They are the worst people ever. And Overdrive is just some dick who's just on the internet the whole time.
I love Overdrive.
Yeah.
Miss Marvel. Miss Marvel's another good one.
I have a card up front.
What's the last name?
Bustamante. Yes,
What was this? Miss Marvel's another good one. Obviously, that's good. Did either of us have a favorite run on Hellblazer? Well, obviously for me, it's Garth Ennis.
Yeah.
Because I'm an Ennis fan more.
Well, I'm going to go with my favorites. Warren Ellis did a run.
How was that?
It's crazy.
Yeah. I know there was a few issues that Warren Ellis did that were banned.
One was banned.
It was a school shooting one.
But the school shooting one. And they brought it out later in like a trade paperback.
Right.
And it's nowadays, like that was like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Because it was literally right before Columbine happened.
Yeah.
So it was all touchy at the time. But now when you read it, you're like, that's fucked up, but not like band-worthy, scary, or anything like that.
Well, it was it's like you said, it was right after Columbine, so everybody's a little bit to that situation.
Yeah, right after that.
But yeah, Garth Ennis for me would be a good place to start.
Andy Diggle had a really good run.
I never read that.
Yeah.
I read Jamie Delano's run, who was actually the first set of Hellblazer stories. Didn't like it.
No?
Did not care. Yes, he is technically the creator who sets up the things that would come later on with his run, but it was just way too prose heavy and way too flowery for my taste in terms of dialogue. I couldn't get into it.
Interesting thing about Hellblazer, I think every writer ever on that book was English.
Really?
Or was European.
Really?
Yeah, all like Scottish or something like that. Yeah.
Well, they've been reprinting all of it. I think they're on volume 17 now or something like that.
It was like 250 issues.
Hellblazer was long.
Like
yeah. For a while, it was like the longest going DC comic, just continuously every month. Boom, 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 boom.
And then we got Constantine out of it with the New 52, and there's no smoking or anything like that.
Oh,
I like the Constantine movie, the Keanu Reeves movie.
Yeah, that wasn't bad.
Movie.
You liked it, right, baby? The Constantine movie with Keanu Reeves? It's because it's Keanu Reeves.
It's a good movie. I love anything Constantine.
Yeah. You know, we still have to watch that TV show, the WB one.
I've seen it.
Yeah. You've seen it? Oh, I haven't seen it. Do you have trouble reading or getting into certain comics? I've always said this. I don't understand, like, Jimmy Corrigan, I forgot the name of the writer, Chris Ware. I don't get Chris Ware's writing.
You know, just thinking off the top of my head, I have problems. Grant Morrison is very hit and miss with me.
Really?
Very hit and miss.
Wow.
I love his Batman run. I love a lot of the work he did. I actually bought Joe the Barbarian today.
Yeah.
So that's one of the best books out there.
You found the deluxe edition, which I think that's out of print.
Hardcover. Yeah, that's out of print. Got it for half off at that booth. But some of his stuff is just way over my head. Flex Metallos like that. Invisibles, I had a hard time reading.
Oh, Invisibles, you read that, you need to be also.
Yeah.
Invisibles
Like, Invisibles is the kind of thing that you can't take it out in public and read it. Not because it's dirty or pornographic or anything like that. You need to be in a quiet room and just focus solely. Like you have to invest yourself into that book.
Don't you talk about Lord Morrison. Matt Miranda's in the chat. Do either of us buff our heads? Turtle wax.
Dude, Nick, I went to Morrison Con. You can't tell me I'm not a Grant Morrison. I went to fucking Morrison Con, dude. I got so fucking wasted that I didn't realize I talked to him. And the next morning, I got pictures from my friends of me talking to him. Then later in the con, when I was sober, I told that story to Grant Morrison. He goes, "Yeah, I remember you. I told you the secrets to the universe." I was like, "Fuck!" And I blacked out and don't remember any of it.
I believe that. I would believe that.
Yeah.
I would believe.
I believe anybody has the secrets to the universe, it'd be Grant Morrison.
Oh yeah, no. I believe Grant Morrison can unlock your mind. Like he probably has
Grant
a key.
Morrison did something in my dreams.
Oh yeah. I can totally see that. And the thing is, he probably like did some magic on you or something like that, and it's just.
Yeah. Yeah, he probably did some magic on me, and now I have diarrhea for life.
Well, see, Grant Morrison is a guy that he believes he can do magic.
Yeah.
And I believe it too at this point.
No, there's a video that shows you how he does it.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
And I followed it once, and it worked. And I got into San Diego Comic-Con one time.
Really?
Yeah. Remember that time, babe? When I bought, this is back when you could buy multiple passes to San Diego Comic-Con. I bought multiple passes, and I was flipping them. And I got caught by San Diego Comic-Con. And they took away all my tickets, including mine.
Wow.
And then I remember doing the little magical thing. And my wife, who is that person, sweet, like angel of a woman, but she's the person who's like, I'm writing a letter. So she complained, and I got my tickets back.
Was it a very strongly worded letter?
No, I had to go like back and forth.
Really?
I'm like, no, you don't understand. They fight together. So
That's
like
good.
Really nice.
But that's what I get for trying to be a dick and flip Comic-Con tickets. Because Comic-Con tickets are like back then, I could get like $400, like extra on top of it. Yeah,
wow.
It was nuts.
Nowadays, though, you have to be like.
Nowadays, everybody has an individual number, and that number is attached to you only being able to buy a ticket for yourself.
It's crazy. Somebody's saying Gabe's wife is the real MVP.
Yeah, dude, she got those tickets taken care of. That's not realized I'm going to put babies in her.
Somebody's asking, what are you drinking?
What am I drinking?
Yeah.
Right now, I moved over to Sierra Nevada.
So you
I like dark beer. I like bitter beer and bitter coffee.
You can go all in because you're not driving tonight. You're actually.
No, I'm literally like, it takes me 30 seconds to get to my room from this bar.
I'm 30 minutes away from the house, so I cannot.
So somebody up there earlier was like, hey, let your girl drive home.
Who was that?
Somebody in the chat.
Really? No, she doesn't like driving like that. Somebody's saying, let your girl drive home. You would not.
It's Florida. People drive backwards here.
Yeah. We are one hot day away from being the Mad Max wasteland.
Like, I'm thinking one day you're going to pick me up and we're going to go get some Cubano sandwiches.
You should have gone to the spa.
It was earlier.
Yeah.
We're going to go tomorrow, right? You're going to go to the spa?
Yes.
You should go with her
Should I
tomorrow.
go with you? No, I'm not going to go to the spa.
Well, aren't you going to do that?
Bar thing? Oh, you go to the bar?
Aren't you going to have a meeting?
There's a meeting.
Oh, the meetup.
tomorrow
That's right.
at 3 o'clock.
Yeah, so if anybody here is from Orlando, hit us up. Hyatt Regency tomorrow at 3 o'clock at the lobby bar.
Yeah. We'll be here.
Yeah, Dogfish Head. Yeah, Jess, that shit's great.
Dogfish
Jesse,
Head is good.
I love Dogfish Head.
Yeah.
The 90-minute, the 120-minute is really good. Those are my two favorite Dogfish Heads. The 120, they have it in Vegas, but only like a seasonal time. And I have to like pre-order it like it's an omnibus.
Somebody asked, is going to hit up Juniors? We already did.
Yeah, we just came back from Juniors. I
How
got
was
the
it?
hot dog burger.
How was that?
It was great.
It was really good.
Yeah, there's nothing better than getting questionable meat in between buns. So you got like a hot dog, and we all know hot dogs are made out of everything and anything. There was like Canadian bacon or ham, whatever you want to call it, on top of a burger patty. And Juniors, this is the craziest shit. They put Lay's potato chips all in your burger. So it's all just crumbled up Lay's chips.
It was so good, right?
It is stoner food. Stoner drunk food.
It really is. That's why they're open till like 5 a.m.
It's like when in Vegas, I go to Del Taco and you ask for a stoner burrito, and it's just a burrito with like a bunch of French fries in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Del
Yeah.
Taco French fries are the best French fries. I would go to In-N-Out Burger. They go, do you want fries? I go, fuck your fries. And I drive to Del Taco with my In-N-Out Burger, get their fries, and eat it in my car.
Do you, when you go to In-N-Out Burger, do you do wild fries or whatever it is that they call it?
Animal style fries?
Yeah.
That's the only way to eat them.
That's what my brother said. He loves the animal
Because
style
you're
fries.
not eating the burger, or you're
Yeah.
not eating the fries. You're eating like the meat and the onions and the cheese and the soccer
Oh
on
my
top.
god, that sounds amazing.
It's great.
Is it? Ah,
You guys gotta come out to Vegas. We'll get some animal fries.
we do.
Telling
We
you.
need to come out to
Telling
Vegas.
you.
We need to plan to go out to Vegas one day.
My mom wants to go to Vegas in January.
She wants to go to Vegas next January.
Yeah, Matt, I found some Valiant books. Actually, I found some of the ones I actually bought off of you, dude, that I could have got here for half off.
Really rare stuff. I was
Yeah,
surprised.
yeah. Like they had Armor Hunter Wars here,
Bloodshot Volume 1
Bloodshot
Deluxe.
Volume 1, Quantum and Woody,
Shadow Man.
Shadow Man. I got Shadow Man, which is the only out of print Valiant book I didn't have, so I scored hard on that. But I rather pay full cover than Matt, because Matt's a cool dude. So cool that he hit me up before he did himself. Because he had a Archer and Armstrong Volume 1 that I need.
What is True Amazon?
I have no idea what your Amazon is.
I have no
Sorry,
clue.
Manny.
I've never heard of that. Don't you talk bad about Lord Morris.
Either you buff your head. Yeah, I buff my head. Turtleback's that bitch.
It's the only way to do it, man. Come on. But the question is, do you use a rag or do you have a machine to buff it? How do you go about doing that?
I got the big machine.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I go to some low rider shop. It's like lowering like old ass Impalas, and they just have them buff it up for me. His name's Javier.
Javier. Does he do a good job?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Then I'm gonna get pin strapped in the back of my head.
I got a pinstripe in the pocket. Have you seen the movie Lowriders?
No, I haven't, but I want to.
I actually want to see Lowriders.
I do.
It looks pretty good, right?
Everybody I know who saw that is just all my like Hispanic friends. And nobody else is like, what Riders? What are you talking about? I'm like, yeah, dude. That's Juice from Sons of Anarchy,
Anarchy, yeah.
and whatever he was in Luke Cage.
Which he's actually Italian.
Is he?
Yeah, he's Italian.
You mean like the crying Indian?
Yeah. Oh, tough. Fuck. You know what? Fuck
I
that.
just ruined your life.
You totally destroyed my life. Okay. I don't know how many of you out there are old enough, but there was a crying Indian commercial about littering. Gabe just destroyed my childhood.
Fuck. Army, I should have done that, dude. That's a great idea. Fuck. I
What?
should have got my Gotham Central omnibus signed by Rucka.
He's gonna be here tomorrow.
No,
You
I
should
didn't bring it. Yeah.
Oh man.
But I did bring my Batwoman oversized hardcover. I don't think it's oversized, but I bought
Yeah.
my Batwoman. Well, here's the thing, dude. I flew literally from the other side of the country.
Yeah.
Over here, so I couldn't pack that much. Even though I bought a shitload of books to take back
How are you
already.
gonna pack that?
Huh?
How are you gonna pack that?
I'm just stuff it in there.
Okay.
Oh, that's funny though. So TSA randomly searched my bag, and I just because they leave a little slip in there saying they searched your bag, and in that bag was my George Perez Avengers Volume 1 omnibus and my actual Infinity Gauntlets.
Yeah.
So
So
I
he,
can just imagine opening it up and like it's the most powerful like weapon in the universe.
so he got pulled over basically by TSA for his Infinity Gauntlet omnibus,
Yep.
which is the funniest shit. As a human, no, it's not that bad.
No, I mean I was under the impression that Florida was nothing but sweaty people.
Yeah.
But coming from Las Vegas, where June, July, August is 120-degree weather and zero humidity, this is fine. I don't feel it at all.
It's not that bad.
No. Disneyland last weekend in Anaheim was humid as shit. San Diego Comic Con is humid as shit, and this is killer. This is great weather out here.
That's right, huh?
Yeah.
Somebody said buy a new one. Just buy a new Gotham Central omnibus.
If that guy at the 50% off booth had it, I would. And
Would
then I
you
would sell
really?
the other one on the
Really?
on the board or something.
Yeah, you can probably make it back. Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't probably lose too much on it.
Well, no, I got it off of probably discount comic book service.
How much
So I
was
probably
that?
already paid 50% for it.
50%?
Yeah.
Which is like what, $35 for that or something like that? It's so cheap.
No, I think it's $100 Omni.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That is a good run though. Gotham Central is phenomenal.
Yeah, it's Ed Brubaker and Greg Rucka working together.
That was when they were first starting out, though. I think, right?
Greg Rucka was a name for the Batman
Brubaker
and stuff
was
like
starting
that.
out.
Brubaker was still like a newbie. Yeah.
I wonder who that guy was that just walked behind us. I don't know. Might be taking the jump and shaving my hair too. Do it. You won't regret
Hey,
it.
if you're losing it, dude, just give up the ghost.
Yeah, really.
Just give up the ghost.
Yeah. Because I've got, once this starts coming in, I've got kind of like that high school teacher thing where it's like really thin up top, but the sides are pretty thick. So
Yeah,
I
once you get that runway, like McDonald's arch looking thing,
yeah,
just do yourself a favor. You're not fooling anybody. It's never coming back.
Yeah.
Just make it happen.
That's basically what I have. I have the McDonald's arch, where it's
Dude,
like
you should get a tattoo at the show.
I was thinking about it. She wanted to do it.
They have this one booth had the Toy Story Andy scripting. And they're like, you can only get it on the bottom of your foot. And I was like, well, where else would I get it? But I know it was $100. He said, we'll do it for $100. And I was like, that's not a bad price.
It's not a bad price for a tattoo.
Because Vegas is $100 an hour.
Well, they charge per hour.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
But the skin on the bottom of your feet
Sensitive.
is sensitive, but it's different than like the skin. Skin below like your wrist and your ankles is different skin.
Yeah.
And it would just probably just your body would just like flesh it out.
Right.
So it would just disappear and turn the shit really bad.
Makes sense.
You get sharks tattooed on the bottom of their toes in like a couple years later.
Yeah. Like people that get like tattoos inside of their lips,
Yeah,
it's gone. Like yeah. Or like on your hands. If you have a tattoo on your hand, it's gonna be shit in 5 years.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Do you guys prefer? Oh, Nick being funny. Try to tattoo some hair on your head. Ah, fuck you. I'm just kidding. I love you.
Hey, $100 an hour, Nick. I can't do that.
Do that, right?
Oh yeah, they do that. Your dad was telling me that. Yeah. There are people that actually do that professionally. They tattoo hair.
Really?
Yeah.
I've seen girls get like permanent like eyebrow kind of thing going on. Yeah.
It's the same thing basically.
My friend has permanent
You know, I've gone through the phases of like, oh, I'm losing my hair. Maybe I should get the transplant, the front to the back. I don't care.
You don't
know
care?
what? I'm a sexy bald man.
I want to do
She actually likes me bald.
Yeah.
She likes me bald.
where they tattoo the individual hairs on your
Do you guys
eyebrows.
prefer Marvel or
You
DC?
should look at the results.
Okay,
I like the
it's weird.
solid
I am a Marvel fanboy at heart, to the core.
because it's in that
But Marvel been fucking up.
eyebrow, like back of the.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
they're
I'm
not doing
DC
great
all the way
now.
right now.
Well, yeah.
It was like
It's
July, and I'm like,
I don't choose between one
Yeah.
or the other.
And it only lasts
That-
5 years.
It's hard because we say you like Marvel, that automatically means you hate
Because it's
DC.
so, it's not so
Or if you say you like DC, automatically means you hate Marvel.
So
But
it's
comics
like
in
you get
general,
shitty-
it's always a swinging pendulum.
whereas, like,
Yeah,
the
exactly.
So, dude, right before Rebirth, fucking DC sucked shit. They were terrible. They had the most terrible things going on, worst sales in the longest time, and then Rebirth happened. And now Marvel is just kind of not doing well. So everybody has their spotlight. It changes every once
Right.
in a while.
And
But in the long run, I'm a Marvel zombie guy.
And that seems to be kind of the trend, like where it'll swing one way, it'll swing back another way, it'll swing and that's just how the nature of the beast.
And it's taste. It's personal taste. I didn't like the Rebirth stuff after the first year or two. Other people,
She doesn't
that's
do
what
her
got me into
eyebrows
comics.
anymore.
There's people out there reading comic books today because of New 52.
Yeah, and it also gave us Scott Snyder and Craig Capullo's run,
Right.
which
You got
is,
that?
look, I know it's cool to hate on Scott Snyder.
Is it cool to hit on Scott Snyder?
It's pretty cool to hate on Scott Snyder. I think it is.
You don't mean Zack Snyder?
No. Well, yeah, it's cool to hate on him too. But I've seen it's kind of cool to hate on Scott Snyder. I think his Batman run is one of the best runs.
No, that's pinnacle.
Yeah, that's
pinnacle.
really good.
Not only that, but even before the New 52, when he was a nobody
God,
doing
Black Mirror.
Black Mirror,
Fucking amazing.
and the beginning of American Vampire.
Yeah.
like he was untouchable. He did amazing stuff.
No.
But James Gordon, James Gordon,
Oh my god.
he brought a forgotten character back.
Yeah.
And made him creepy as all shit.
How great was that scene when he pulls the blanket back from Barbara Gordon's legs and she's got the
screwdrivers in it?
Oh man, that was like
But what about, here's the part that really got me. I fell in love with Scott Snyder. Is when
Yeah, I don't really do
Commissioner Gordon was having lunch with his son at that diner. And his son's talking about how he's off his meds, this and this and this, and maybe he's doing bad stuff, maybe he's not. And he tricks his dad into going to the bathroom. Because he thought he did something terrible with somebody there, and all it was he just stuffed toilet paper like in the sinkholes or something.
Yeah.
Like that was, I've never got tricked by a comic book before. Where I was like, he's a terrible guy. No, wait, maybe he's a good guy.
And he fucks with your expectations throughout that entire 6-issue arc. I want to say Black Mirror is not that long.
No.
It's 6-8 issues, I think. But it's phenomenal stuff. Morrison or Snyder, who wins? Okay, this is kind of difficult because Snyder is still relatively new on the scene. He's only been doing it for a few years. So I'm going to give him Morrison. I'm going to say Morrison because Morrison's body of work, it's you just can't compare.
Oh yeah, he's done things like Doom
Animal
Patrol.
Man.
Yeah, Animal Man, Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol where he has a transvestite streak.
Yeah.
Man, granted, there is stuff out there that
Also Superman.
Granted, he goes over my head a lot.
My
But
friend, she's
he
Colombian,
does
so
his
she
JLA
She
run
does everything.
was phenomenal. That was
Right
my
now,
JLA.
she's going to Colombia next week to get
But yeah, no, I would have to go with Morrison as well. Again, Joe the Barbarian. I'm trying to think of what else to do. Why am I blanking out on
Arkham Asylum.
Oh yes,
Dude, Arkham Asylum. No, they're saying cage match or writing. We're talking about writing. Now, if it was a cage match, I'm going to give it to Morrison.
Snyder's like 5'3". Yeah, Snyder's a small guy, and he's got like this eyebrow thing where he's always like this.
Yeah.
But Grant Morrison's bald.
Yeah. Grant
So
Morrison.
we're gonna have to go with our bald brother.
Is Grant Morrison lanky? He's a lanky guy.
Yeah, he's a lanky dude. Yeah, he's tall and skinny.
He's got reach. I'm going to give it to Morrison.
No, he's short. He's probably like your height.
For Morrison?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
Really?
he's not like a tall guy.
He looks like a real tall guy.
I'm taller than he is.
Oh, wow. Snyder's so nice, Morrison would get lost in his eyes and wouldn't want to throw a single punch. So it's a jab. It's a good question.
No, Morrison's the nicest guy you're ever going to meet. Like, don't let his weird, trippy drugs and like whacked out stories fool you. He's English, or he is British, so the accent is going to make you fall in love with him immediately. Because us Americans fall in love with that accent.
It's very
100%.
She's like, they're making me sick.
If you have a favorite one, what's your favorite character?
Favorite character? Hellboy. I've said this before. I love Hellboy.
I found a CGC first appearance of Hellboy.
Really? Where?
9.0.
Okay.
Signed.
Oh,
Right across the way from the 50% off booth.
how much?
$120, $100 if you have cash. And the guy gave it to me, and it was like, it's signed by Mike Kaluta. I was like, who the fuck's Mike Kaluta
Oh, wait, what?
doing Hellboy or doing this?
Yeah.
It's Mike Mignola.
Oh, well, the guy didn't know what he had.
And I was like, those are two totally different people, bro. But it's a 9.0. Not the best grade in the world. It's $100.
I might actually pull it
But
up
it's
for something
nice.
like that. Yeah, I might pull it up for something like that. Just to have it and frame it up.
Yeah.
Because I'm such a Hellboy junkie.
I'm a Fantastic Four mark.
Yeah.
100% Fantastic Four. Other than that, I can't pick one. Silver Surfer and Spider Jerusalem.
Oh,
Because they're bald, and I got Spider Jerusalem tattooed on my inner arm.
yeah.
He's also bald.
Most people don't realize this, but if you're bald, you don't really have many choices in terms of cosplay.
You don't? No, we talked about that. You have Professor X and Uatu.
That's it.
We are literally the Watchers.
It's Spider Jerusalem.
Yeah, we're YouTube Watchers. Spider Jerusalem. If you want to paint yourself naked in silver, you can do Silver Surfer.
Yeah.
But you really, really have to.
Which in my house, we just call that Saturday.
That's it.
It's just Saturday.
That's what I call International Women's Day.
Yeah. Oh, God, you're going to get me some hated. Oh, God. Did you get the Hellboy whiskey? No, I haven't. I'm kind of curious about the Hellboy whiskey.
It's cinnamon whiskey.
It's
So
yeah, it's a
I went and drank it. And it's like $40, and somebody said it was like $15 shipping or something outrageous like that. Let's use the cosplay. All it means is a suit.
Yeah, it's an easy one.
Yeah, let's do a
What's a book or series you'd never get rid of?
Wow.
What's a book or series you
I
never
feel like it's
that I would never get rid of? Transmetropolitan. 100%. It's super relevant today in every election term. But yeah, Transmetropolitan.
Dark Wolf. I'm thinking of going to MegaCon tomorrow, and I would love to meet you and say hi. I think we can arrange that.
Yeah, Dark Wolf, hit us up, man.
Dark Wolf, we will be actually meeting here at the Hyatt tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Gabe, you can message you and you can get the information, right?
Yeah.
Message Gabe on Facebook, Gabe Bustamantes, and he'll give you all the details regarding that. But it's going to be here at the Hyatt tomorrow at 3 o'clock at the bar.
Yeah. Hit me up, Gabeinfinitywatch@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Hit me up on Facebook if you're a part of the Omnibus Collectors group. You'll see me in there. We actually have a meetup thread on there.
Yeah. We have a meetup plan. We have about 6-7 people that said that they want to come.
Hyatt Regency lobby bar.
Make sure you don't go to the other Hyatt because there's two.
Yeah, Hyatt Regency. You want the nice fancy one.
Not the Depressed Spider-Man.
Not the Depressed Spider-Man. Right. Oh no, that was the Rosens.
That was
There's
so
two different Rosens.
Yeah. You guys need to come out to Cali.
Dude, I'm in Vegas, fool.
You're not that far.
I'm however far.
Yeah, you're not that far.
I'm an hour away from Vegas or an hour away from Cali, but I don't know what part of Cali you're at, Brian.
Yeah.
But hell yeah, dude. You need to come out to Vegas.
Yeah.
There is a Vegas con at the end of June, so come out, fool.
Yeah. We were trying to get Jess Bragg to come out here, but no dice. We could not get it to happen.
No, because he took a trip to Texas to see Riley. Not to see Riley, but
that tapped him out for a while.
Yeah. The Super D show guys weren't able to make it either.
Yeah, unfortunately.
We tried to get Gio to come out here, but he didn't make it either.
Yeah.
But it's all good.
We'll see next year. I don't know. I don't care.
Hey, or dislike, it still helps out the algorithm.
It's fine. Any live video of that meetup? I've accepted the fact that I've got 12.
Yeah, I'll do a live video of the meetup.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah, I'll hit it up. Follow me, Gabeinfinitywatch.
That's right.
I'll be on there. I'll do a live video. I was thinking about doing Dark Wolf. Bring a haul, bring whatever you buy tomorrow, and we'll just do like a really cool unboxing video for everybody.
He's asking, is it at International Drive? Yeah. Dude, we are literally right across the street from the con.
Right. This convention center is connected to the hotel.
Yeah.
So I go out my room, I go down a way, I go up a ramp, and I get into the con.
You don't even need to. If you're coming to MegaCon, you don't even need to drive to get to where we're at.
Once you park at MegaCon, you can just walk on over.
Yeah. I am actually almost tapped out on money for the weekend.
Who's got no ways?
Holy shit! What is that? Oh, her.
I heard of her. That's gross.
That's disgusting.
Yeah. 3 p.m. Eastern.
Yes. So if there was ever a time you wanted to hit me in the face or try to cause some damage to me physically, this is it.
If you wanted to say touch my butt or something, just make it happen.
But I'm warning you, I've trained jiu-jitsu, so I can pretty much.
I got hugs for everybody too. Everybody gets a hug from me.
I've been training jiu-jitsu and Muay Thai for a while, so I can handle my own.
What's it tomorrow? How much is the ticket tomorrow? Is it Saturday? I think it's $50.
She would know because she's getting her mom a ticket tomorrow. Sweetheart, how much? Excuse me, baby. How much is the ticket tomorrow to MegaCon?
I don't care how small your waist is. Her face is so ugly.
It's about $50.
True.
The Texas food was all about tour. Any good eats in Orlando? Well, you had what?
Yes. We went to Polite Pig yesterday.
Polite Pig was good yesterday.
Polite Pig is like a pulled pork restaurant that was really, really good.
Yeah.
Today we went to Junior's, which is really good.
Yeah.
At lunch, we were at the con. I just got some random ass gyro.
How was that? Yeah, it's con food.
Yeah, but that's what's cool about MegaCon is San Diego. I compare it to San Diego because everybody says this is like the San Diego of like the East Coast. In San Diego, all they have is a concession stand.
Yeah.
So it's like cardboard pizza, last week's French fries, and flat soda.
Yeah.
And nowhere to sit. But here they have like 15 food carts. So they got like Papa John's, they got pizza, they got Haagen-Dazs, they got gyros, they got that Taste of Asia place that you like so much. They got a lot of food here at the con, so you don't have to leave. San Diego, they got the concession stand that sucks, but you can go across the street and there's like spaghetti factory and like 100 different restaurants.
But I'm warning you right now, stay away from Taste of Asia.
No, I'm not going to go there.
Yeah, stay away from Taste of Asia. Taste of Asia was terrible. Had the most dry Asian rice I've ever had. We dumped a whole shit ton of soy sauce on it. Did nothing for it.
Didn't sop it up or anything.
Did nothing for it.
It's like the bottom of the rice, like cooker rice.
Yeah, I'm convinced that's what it was. There are a lot of Asian people here. I think it's Asian content.
Sam said it's an honor to get beat up by you.
Oh, thank you. So that's another one. Dark Wolf is saying he's going to try and meet us up. It is at a bar, Dark Wolf, so I don't know how old you are. So we might be drinking.
I will be drinking.
Gabe will be drinking.
I will be drinking.
And Gabe will probably be trashed by about 5 o'clock.
No, I'll be trashed by like 3:15. I'll look triple fisted.
That'll be fun. Do we have any panels tomorrow that we're planning on attending to?
No.
Not off the top of my head.
All the panels I wanted to see actually were today, which is great.
Yeah, a lot of good stuff was today.
And the Tom King panel.
There was a lot of good stuff today. Let me see what we got going on tomorrow.
Yeah, dude. Just a shot.
Shots per off.
Shot. Not right now.
Oh, I was gonna say time here is time at home.
It is midnight here already?
Yes.
No. Oh, it is midnight. We got to start wrapping this up soon.
Shit.
Our time
It's 9 for us.
Yeah.
In Vegas. Yeah.
There's not much going on. Well, there's the tomorrow is the cosplay contest that I actually want to go to.
I'm not a big cosplay guy.
Really?
No, I don't care. I appreciate what they do. It's cool. I know they put a lot of work into it. I'm good. You know what they need to do instead of flying out like cosplayers? Fly out YouTube guys. Pay for us to come out and do these shows. Give us a panel.
We'll see. We're not the weekly pull or comic story or anything like that, so we can't have it.
We can make that happen.
Yeah. Which I'm actually.
That should be the next thing because they bring a lot of these cosplay people, which is great. I know they got fans and they got a lot of followers and they sell their prints and stuff like that. But I think like comic book YouTubers should have like a panel. I think
that'd be nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. But like I said, it's the biggest guys like Comic Story and Weekly Pool and stuff like that. Which I've said this before. I don't know why we haven't been invited to the Weekly Pool because they've got some guys on there. And I'm like, these only got like 300 subscribers. How did you do it? Yeah, I'm like, no. But then again, I'm not that crazy of a fan of Benny. So that's
I've never seen the show.
You've never seen the show?
No.
His YouTube channel is very informative. Really good stuff. But when he's on the podcast, he tends to cut people off, and it is fucking annoying. So I know, like by the 4th time he would cut me off, I'd probably get into it with him live. So it's probably the best I'm not on the show because it's a pet peeve of mine. It's like he loves to cut people off, and he just
let them say,
yeah.
Come on.
So by the 4th time that would happen, I'd be like, all right.
Someone might be cosplaying as Jess. I got shorts on. I'm kind of cosplaying as Jess.
That'd be great. You need a bowling shirt.
Yes. I'm like Jess. I could wear shorts every day if I could, but not in the wintertime.
Oh, there's a comic creator spotlight for Chris Claremont tomorrow.
That's great. We can hear him talk about himself.
Yeah, for an hour.
What's that one? DC Comics Metal.
Oh, that's going to be good. And Thierry.
Mark Thierry? Yeah.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to that at 11:30.
What time is that? 11:30?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
oh, yeah, I'm definitely doing that one.
What were the comics that got you hooked on reading comics?
Ooh, Greg Rucka has a comic creator spotlight also.
There's some good stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, there is some good stuff.
The more panels I go to, the less money I'll spend.
Yeah, same.
Yeah,
Spider-Man panel with Dan Slott and Adam Kubert.
How's Kiki at the cosplay girls? They're whatever.
Did I get my Absolute Court of Owls signed? I'm getting it tomorrow signed. Omnibros panel. See, if we did an Omnibros panel, I think only 2 people would probably show up.
Yeah.
Because we're not that big.
Yeah, I don't know. That'd be great if we got to the point where we can actually do panels.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
And that there was like a following and like a desire for something like that. But
if we did,
hey, tell all your friends about the show. You know, we might be getting a network together and stuff like that, just kind of connect our YouTube channels together a little bit more.
Oh.
But I mean, it'd be great.
How skanky are the cosplay girls? What would you say, 1 out of 10? I'd say about a 7.
There's a few out there. I mean, here's the thing. One thing I noticed about MegaCon, my wife noticed it. That was really cool. Immediately when you walk in, there's a cosplay is not consent banner.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about. I've heard too many stories of, I've seen it happen of like cosplay girls getting mistreated, people taking pictures of their butts and they're not looking, and stuff like that. And it's not about that. It's, you know what? We all have phones that connect to the internet. We all know where to find that kind of stuff. Just don't be that guy.
No, you're an asshole. It's simple as that.
Sure, their titties are hanging out. I'm gonna look at the corner of my eye, but that's gonna be about it.
At least you're honest.
Yeah.
At least you're very honest.
I'll look, but I'm not gonna approach and touch them or anything like that. And I'm not gonna buy your print. I don't care how hot you are. I'm not gonna subscribe to your Patreon. I'm sorry.
Wow, everybody's got a panel tomorrow. Gail Simone has a panel. There's a Meatloaf panel.
Dude, Meatloaf is sitting at his booth, and nobody gives a shit.
Oh,
Meatloaf,
that's so sad.
He is a legend.
Oh,
Same
that's
with
so
Alice
sad.
Cooper. Same with Greg Rucka. You said that
was
right?
yeah. Greg Rucka was sitting there. Nobody was talking to him.
Nobody
I'm
cared.
like, it's fucking Greg Rucka.
Excuse me. Jimmy Palmiotti and Amanda Conner had a line.
We went to that
Snyder had
Tom
a
King
line.
panel, Mitch Gerard panel. Empty.
Nobody was there. There was maybe, like, out of 100
10?
seats, 15, 20 people.
It was so sad. I was like, really? What? It's
Tom King.
But then when you went to get his stuff signed,
There was a huge line that wrapped around, and it took forever.
so I just think they didn't know.
Maybe. Or there's more people interested in getting books signed and CGC than to hear him talk about Miracle Man. And Miracle Man sounds amazing.
It sounds so cool.
And I need to get it in singles.
Yeah.
Because you said 2 pages in on
The first 2 pages.
1
Yeah.
changes Miracle Man completely.
Yeah.
It's kind of, I read Omega Men here on the way on the plane. And like the first couple pages, I'm like, what just happened? Did you really do that right now?
Yeah. It's
Same with
incredible.
Vision. He takes something. He even said he likes to take something comfortable and make it uncomfortable.
Yeah. And it's like we mentioned earlier, is that apparently, maybe I misunderstood him or not, but every single page of Miracle Man is a 9-page spread.
Yeah. Every page.
Nine panel. Every
Is it
single
ongoing?
one.
Did they say how many issues?
12 issues.
Is it 12? Okay.
He's got to do 12 issues with every single page, 9-panel grid, if it's what I understood correct.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing him doing like Big Barda and doing like Granny Goodness. Oh, Mitch Gerard said Tom King's Granny Goodness is terrifying.
Yeah.
And it's just like this super dominatrix like situation going on. Can't wait to see that.
Yeah. Sergeant Slaughter was at a booth in Chicago, was sleeping. Oh, that's so sad.
No, you know what's worse? Virgil. Remember Virgil?
This is not good.
He was Ted DiBiase $1 Million Man's partner, black dude.
Oh wow, yeah.
There's pictures of him selling his autograph and pictures in the New York subway.
Oh, dude.
Just standing in the New York subway with the sign that says Virgil on like a pillar.
Oh, that's so sad. It's so sad to hear guys fall like that. Oh, you got to pick up any cards there.
If I find some cool, like a box of like Marvel Universe cards for cheap, I'll pick them up. And then I'll do a cool unboxing video again, like a live unboxing.
Sam Clarkson Jr. said no splash page at the beginning of the issue regarding the Mr. Miracle. Here's my thing. He referenced throughout that whole panel Watchmen a few times. So my guess is, again, speculation, nothing confirmed or anything like that. It might be a Watchmen situation where the cover might be the first
page.
The first page.
That'd be cool. I would like to see him do that. Yeah, no, he says it's 9-panel grid all the way through the book.
He loves that grid.
Yeah. He did it in Batman 21 for the button.
The whole thing was 9-panel grid?
I think the first 2 pages was just different.
Yeah.
And then from there on out, it was all like Watchmen style, like 9-panel grid and everything.
That really is an insane amount of work though for somebody.
He signed my books and had to use like a special marker.
Really?
Because it's like the particular covers.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting stuff signed tomorrow. I'm going tomorrow to get a lot of stuff signed. I'm hoping to meet Jason Aaron tomorrow. Definitely Rucka, definitely King, and of course Snyder and Capullo. Hoping to stop by there to get my absolute quartervalve signed.
Yeah, I need to meet Greg Rucker because I need to get my Batwoman signed, and I bought Lazarus Volume 1 hardcover today. So I need to get those signed. And what's cool is J.H. Williams III lives in Vegas.
Yeah?
And we shop at the same LCS.
Oh, that's cool.
And he just pops in all the time.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
I can go on for probably another 5 minutes. I gotta get home because we gotta wake up early to be at the conference.
All right. So, real quick, if you got anything else, guys, hit us up. We're almost done here.
Quick shout out to After Death by Snyder with Art Pioneer. Picked today to read all 3 in a row. Snyder's writing is so heartfelt and real in this one. I need to read that. They don't have that collected yet, right?
I think it's only a couple issues.
Well, it's only 3 issues.
Is it?
Yeah, but it's prose heavy. It's a mixture of really a lot of prose and pictures by Lemieux.
Damn.
Yeah.
I'm behind on that kind of stuff. This guy just turned like totally collected.
I think each issue is like 80 pages.
That's crazy.
I think so.
I would love 80 pages of Jeff Lemire art.
Yeah, it's a lot of prose, it's a lot of Snyder writing, and little moments of it have Jeff Lemire's art, at least from what I've heard. I haven't picked any of it up.
Yeah, that gets collected. I'm in. I just want that Vision hardcover to come out. I haven't read Vision yet. And I want to so bad.
Somebody's asking, is it hard to get inside a panel? Do you have to
stand in
line before the panel for like an hour? That depends on the panel.
No, there was nobody there in the panels.
Yeah.
I went to Image 25. They had Scotty Young, Gail Simone, Greg Rucka, Howard Shakin, and Kat Stagg. And I got there like late, and I was like, "Oh shit, I'm not gonna get in because this is gonna be a huge panel." I walked in and sat in the front row.
Did you?
Like, nobody was there. Nobody was
there. But if it's something like the Walking Dead panel and you're at San Diego Comic-Con, just don't try.
Oh no,
you're not gonna happen. You're not gonna get it unless you just wait in line the day that the con opens on Thursday.
Yeah, just like Hall H.
Yeah,
Hall H
you gotta camp. People set up tents and stuff out
there. Caldwell Comics, those are the Beats Pro that Luis is wearing. Those are mine. I actually used to work for Beats by Dre. So I used
Where haven't you worked?
Dude, I used to work at a lot of cool like stuff. So I used to get free Beats like all the time.
You worked at Sony, you worked at Beats. That is crazy. How often do you stream? You must be new. I do this twice a week. We do a stream. I do a Q&A usually on Sundays, and we usually do the Omni Bros on Thursday nights. And we do a third stream that's only for patrons, and that is the Justin Hardcover News Show. That is recorded, and then I post it up there. Which that's done. I have to post it up for this week.
And then we do one. It's been a while because we've been doing so many
we've been busy. Yeah, we've been busy.
We do a terrible movies viewing show as well.
That's Patreon as well.
Yeah, that's also Patreon.
A few more. Yep, you're right about the 80-page format. Heard. Format. Hardcover. Give us an idea of what is coming for reviews and bids. Okay, so I've got a few things lined up. I know I've been absent, but summer actually starts for me next Wednesday. I start completely off from my job on Wednesday because I'm a teacher. So I'm going to have a shit ton of time to work on stuff for the summer. I'm planning on getting the Hardcover Reviews website up this summer. I'm planning on bringing back Manga Mondays this summer. Gonna obviously do the Ask Hardcover, which the next one is going to be regarding variant covers and in stock trades and things like that. I was thinking about the other day because I thought that would be pretty good, especially with the recent announcement with how quick the Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus sold out. As far as reviews go, I have got Essex County lined up because I owed you guys that from patrons. I have that lined up. I'm almost done with it. I'm taking my time with it. I have the new Hellboy hardcover that came in the mail to me at my house. It's actually sitting in my mailbox right now. The Lost at Sea or something.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah, something like that. I have that that's going to get reviewed. Let me think. What else do I have? La 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 la. What else have I been reading? Legion Omnibus is going to get done within the next few weeks because I've been reading that and it is fucking phenomenal. Legion
I need to read that,
really
dude.
good, dude.
I need to read that. I need to watch the show too. I saw the first episode.
Yeah,
It's great.
the show has nothing to do with the comics, but the comics are so good.
I'm here with no kids, and I have internet. We could probably do. My wife and I could probably watch some Legion.
Yeah, because you guys could wake up like 30 minutes before the con. You could just walk right downstairs. Yeah.
Well, I got a shower and stuff, but sure. Jesse, I'm gonna try and do some more videos. I recorded a lot at the show. That Image 25 panel I was talking about, I recorded that whole thing. I recorded the entire Tom King panel. Mm-hmm. Each of those is about an hour long, so I'm
and it's good stuff.
It's good stuff. I mean, it's a great. I mean, you don't even need to listen or like watch those videos. You can just listen to it. But yeah, it's cool. The Tom King almost got murdered. I believe that there was some kind of terrorist threat against Tom King because there was a hole in the top of his water bottle. You need a key? Yeah.
We're gonna go use that. I'd rather use the bathroom in our room.
Yeah, use it. Yeah. I want to do more videos. I'm trying to just kind of get ideas of what kind of videos to do because I don't want to feel like I'm piggybacking off of anybody else. Omnibus hardcovers videos, we're kind of a small group of people. I don't want it to be like Luis and I or Riley or Gio, we're all kind of doing the same thing.
Right.
So I'm trying to come up with ways of beneficial videos to be made for you guys. Right. Like that. So I'll be on top of it. I appreciate knowing that there's somebody out there and that's really looking forward to more videos from me. So that's going to put some fire into my butt. For sure.
Definitely. It's always good to have that kind of motivation where you actually, because what we do, it's pretty solitary stuff.
It is.
You know? And like I said, I've been doing this for 5 years, and just to be transparent, I'm extremely disappointed in terms of how many subscribers I have. Because I've seen guys that they started doing it at the same time I did, like Hybrid Network, and they're already crossing over 100,000. Mm-hmm. I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm a little bit disappointed in myself because I'm thinking, is it something I'm doing? Am I not doing enough? Things like that. And it's a very solitary thing, and it could be sometimes like, oh, what's the point of doing it when, you know, like Slapnut69 is saying, oh, you fucking suck.
Right,
you know? But then you have all those other people that they say really amazing good things, and it's appreciated. But at times also there's that one person that, you know, you're having a bad day or something like that, and then I comment, it's like, oh, well, shit.
Yeah.
What's the point?
Well, I mean, you have to think about it. You met my friend Deshaun, who does
Yes.
He has a YouTube, Negro Orlando, who you met. He subscribed to you. Was like, holy shit, you have 7,000 plus subscribers, and that was impressive to somebody like him.
Yeah.
But to you, you don't think that's that great. But to somebody like him,
no.
That's an amazing number. Today, I met somebody who was hanging out with my friend Sean, and he goes, "Hey, Gabe, do you want a shout out?" I was like, "Sure, let's do a shout out. We did a quick shout out video." And he has a video or a channel called View from the Cheap Seats. So I looked him up. I didn't know who this guy was. He's almost at 40,000 subscribers. Yeah. And to me, I was like, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. And then today, Jesse's like, hey, Gabe, you need to make more videos. So it seems like that because, like you said, it's solitary. We, unfortunately, almost value ourselves based on subscribers and likes and stuff like that. So, but a comment, one single comment like that,
well, that's the nature
covers
of the beast
everything.
Too. That's kind of the nature of the beast, that we value ourselves on numbers, because the fact is a lot of these numbers.
I want another drink. Please don't just walk away.
Because the fact is, a lot of these numbers, they're what keep us alive. Especially in my case, where I have a Patreon.
Right.
You know, not to harp too much on it, but this channel would not be around it. I mean, it's only like $230 a month, but that $230 a month allows me to not have to work on Sundays like I was doing before, where I would have to pick up one day at a restaurant just to make ends meet. That $230 a month, that helps.
Right. Oh, and then also just the broad scheme of things, this kind of situation, these shows, these channels and stuff like that, is how we met and became friends.
Exactly.
Like
I have met so many.
Yeah,
I've met so many cool people thanks to this YouTube channel.
Like, if it wasn't for this, I would never have been in Florida. But my friend lives out here.
Yeah.
But this is just something where outside of the normal lives, you have the internet. And we're making friends and making connections and stuff like that. So that helps and that's beneficial, and that means a lot.
Yeah, I would have never met you. I would have never met Jess, who I consider one of my closest friends at this point. I would have never met Riley, who was extremely awesome and a close friend of mine as well. All these people that it's kind of crazy how we have met through just a similar interest and through just starting to post up, YouTube videos and stuff online. When I was doing this, I started 5 years ago. When I started this, I was just doing really shitty videos in like the upstairs room in my mom's house. And I was just, nobody's going to pay attention to it. And over the years, we've built up a small following. And it's a small following, but I think it's really dedicated. It's one of the most loyal followings that we've seen.
No, it's great. I mean, I got a part of this because I hit you guys up because I came up with the idea of the Omnis Awards.
Yeah,
which
that was
we're going
great.
to do again this year, and I've been keeping a list of everything that's been coming out. So there will be another collector's edition omnibus, absolute collector's edition award ceremony again at the end of the year. But it's just something small like that, just kind of just clicked and made everything kind of happen.
Yeah, and it's like I was saying, it's a small following and it's a dedicated following, but I would love to see that number go up. I would love to see 10,000, 20,000, stuff like that. And like I said, and part of the reason why I took a break off like 2 years ago, remember there was that stint where it was like 6-7 months where I just put nothing. Was I got discouraged because I wasn't seeing anything. I wasn't seeing really any growth. I wasn't seeing really the channel go up. And I see all these other channels that are doing top 10 things of like Spider-Man's lunch or something like that. They had like 10,000, 20,000 subscribers. I'm like, what the
or
fuck?
reasons why 90s comics suck. And I'm like, I don't want to see that again. Everybody has their why 90s comics suck, and you're gonna see that Rob Liefeld big titty Captain America picture, and it's all the same thing.
I kind of find that fascinating, the whole YouTube thing, because within minutes, and I noticed this the other day with the Zack Snyder thing, within minutes it was like boom, everybody was just like Zack Snyder, Zack Snyder, Zack Snyder, Zack Snyder. Everybody was like, and I'm also kind of wondering, do they actually? And this is going to sound maybe a little mean, but do they actually give a shit? Or is it more of just them wanting the hits on their YouTube channel for that news story? Do you get me?
No, I know what you mean. It's all about the headline. It's all about just getting that quick hit.
Which, in a way, I can't blame them because I'm not saying that they don't. They probably do in some way care. But at the same time, something like that, if you just get in with it for the first 5 minutes, you're going to get hits.
Everybody's going to be like searching Zack Snyder. Zack Snyder's going to keep coming up and things like that.
We're all going to the comic shop. Oh, cool, man. Is the Facebook trading group only for people who live in America? No, in fact, it's not. We have a lot of people from Australia, from the UK. We have people from Ireland.
We got admins from Australia and from different parts of the world as well. So there's a lot of sales. People doing a lot of like trading and stuff like that from different countries as well.
Yes.
Granted, if you do, please join the group. Say what up to us. But it's going to be America heavy. But if you're looking for just sales and trades, it's going to be American heavy. But if you want to chat and be part of a community, it's everybody. You got a good chance of making some good friends and connections and having a good chat.
Somebody's saying, I have a channel, not off my name here. I'm going to plug it, but why I mentioned that it is, I know it's hard to get close-ups of art in there versus not, but if you can really add a vid big time. Here's the thing what I do with art. I do digital scans of the art.
Okay.
Because if I'm just holding the book up like this, it's a poor camera. You're going to lose some detail on it. So I'm like, okay, this is a digital scan. This is what the art looks like in the book, more or less.
Yeah. If you want to do I don't know what kind of show you got or anything like that, a good idea is subscribe to Marvel Comics Unlimited.
Yeah.
You can do reviews on older books or use art from older books because they have almost an entire catalog up to 6 months ago on there.
Yeah.
You can do a screenshot, take a picture of the page, and use that as a part of your video. I thought about doing that with some older storylines or something like that I might talk about or review or something like that as well.
So when they come back, I'm gonna go ahead and take off. So we got a few minutes.
Hardcover. There you go.
You got me in the back of the comics 100%. Oh, thank you, Jesse. That's really sweet to hear.
That's another thing is, this is done for fun and passion and connection. None of us are really making money off YouTube channels. Sure, hardcover's got
maybe a little bit.
That's not.
But $230.
Making you quit your job.
Yeah,
and stuff like
$230
that.
in terms of Patreon is like dropping the hat.
Yeah.
In terms of what we buy every month, just to keep up.
Yeah, I mean, I get nothing out of it. I'm not really. Yeah. It'd be nice, but I'm not. That's not my end goal. My goal always for my channel is to kind of connect with people and share common interests. And if I can make a suggestion or put you in the right direction for reading comics, that's what it's all about. I managed a comic book store for like 4 or 5 years.
What job have you not had? Be honest. Were you
I'm old, man.
Were you a lion tamer at some point?
What's that?
Were you taming lions?
No, I haven't tamed lions.
Crocodile wrestler?
No, but if I come out here, I could probably do something.
Oh, he could get a crocodile wrestling job. There's a place called Gatorland down the road. It's just crocodiles.
I just want to walk up to a crocodile and just like give it to people's elbow.
Yeah, it's an amusement park that is just crocodiles and alligators. And they have this bridge that there are no barriers, and the crocodiles and alligators are like a few feet away from you.
On purpose?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Right, baby? Gatorland, they have a bridge where like there's no barrier, and the crocodiles and alligators are a few feet away from you. She almost lost a hand there one year.
I had my hand up in the railing and my father told me to have those gators around me anyways. And I took my hand out and then I did that again.
Gabe, do a review on Death Made the Valiant Image crossover, please. That'd be cool. I got to find the issues. I don't have my comics anymore. I sold all my comics about 4 or 5 months ago.
You know what would be, and this is just me spitballing, what I think would actually be a pretty good segment is if you cover 90s comics.
I was thinking about doing 90s comics.
You select a 90s trade, just 90s in that era, and you cover it.
And we get a beer. Yeah, please.
Somebody offered you a free beer?
Thank you, sir.
I'm good, brother. I'm driving. Thanks.
Thank you.
Somebody just handed you a free beer.
Nice.
Red and Sippy, yes.
Is it? Oh, wow. Oh, man. More power to you, dude. Awesome. You made my night.
Somebody has the Squidbillies tattooed on their ass and they just showed us.
They're asking me, shall we see?
It would have been great if they stone cold it, like they threw it to you. And
they just shook it up, and I'm like, hey, and I'm just pouring all over myself.
Oh my god. Gave you a review on Death and the Valiant Image crossover that you already talked about. But yeah, I think that'll be a good idea. At least once a week, you cover one 90s trade.
I could do that. I could definitely do something like that.
I have never.
Again, I'll get Marvel Comics Unlimited.
Yeah.
I can review 90s books. Fuck, you guys just made a new.
Because I have never met anybody that's as passionate about 90s comics as you. And it's not in a hipster way. We talk about this.
Yeah.
You genuinely have a love for that time period.
I grew up in that time frame. That's when my first comic book I ever got was Ninja Turtles #1.
Yeah.
Not the original first print. It was a 5th print. I still have it. It's fallen to pieces. I went to a dinner with Kevin Eastman. He signed it. But I grew up in that time frame of Bane breaking Batman's back. The comic shop I went to, when Death of Superman came out, was a line around the building that I waited in. And I asked for the black bag version. I could not get it because I didn't pre-order it.
Yeah.
So I got the regular version. Fast forward about 20 years later, I recently bought a black bag version just because I couldn't get it when I was a kid.
That's awesome, dude.
Yes.
That is awesome. See, it's nice once you get older, you have a little bit of disposable income. All the stuff that you couldn't get as a kid, you can kind of afford now.
It was a $5 book. There's not that much disposable income. Yeah.
So it's not paying your way through college.
No, not paying my. Now I'm looking for a Fantastic Four #1 here at the con, which I'm probably not going to find.
Yeah.
At a decent price.
Yeah.
Raw copy. People are asking $8,000 for it.
Have any of y'all read the Earth X trilogy? I haven't. Somebody saying their first comic was Bloodshot #1 from the 90s.
Nice, that really cool chromium, like gold cover.
Oh my gosh.
Man. I have the Earth X hardcover. I got it for super cheap because it doesn't have the plastic case around it.
Yeah.
No, it's great. It gets a little weird when you get to like Universe X and Paradise X kind of stuff. But Earth X itself by Alex Ross, that's a really, really cool series.
Brandon Robinson is saying Street Sharks.
Pour in the glass?
Yeah, we can't have cans in here.
Okay. I got you covered. There you go. See, I can pour it with all that head like your bartender. Boom. I actually was a bartender before.
Were you?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I bartended for a while.
I like Street Sharks. If you are a fan of Street Sharks, there was somebody that were doing. There was a group that were doing a real badass cosplay of Street Sharks.
Yeah, I got pictures and videos and stuff.
Oh, they were fantastic.
Oh. Did you see the Logan 4K Blu-ray Steelbook with the original comic book art on?
No, I didn't. I have the standard 4K edition. I just went with that instead.
Wasn't that done by? Was that McNiven? I thought
That was
McNiven did
McNiven.
the art for that.
Yeah, that was McNiven. I was not a fan of the cover.
I don't have a 4K TV.
I do.
I got really like 'cause I used to work for PlayStation back when the PS3 before the PS3 launched, but when the PS3 did launch, it was all 1080p Blu-ray. I learned everything there was about Blu-ray 1080p. So I got a really cool 1080p 3D TV.
But this one was really fast.
But I haven't stepped up to 4K yet because that 3D TV is still really,
Oh,
really
yeah.
good. It's a 240 hertz refresh rate, which they don't make anymore.
Was excited for Baby Driver. Now I'm excited for Wonder Woman. I'm really excited for Wonder Woman, despite the fact that means I'm losing a bet to Jess.
Silverhawk cartoons and shit.
Yeah.
Somebody's saying it was a complete ripoff of Thundercats, but in space.
Somebody's saying Valiant was great back in the 90s with their covers, full chromium wraparound.
Was it Valiant? Was great. Yeah, full chromium wraparound covers. I don't remember them doing that many. I know it was Bloodshots, Ninjak, Exo-Man. I think it was a bunch of the number ones did it. God, I miss that stuff. That stuff is so cool.
Yeah.
So cool.
No 3D for Lego Blu-ray, Exo-Man Wall Harbinger, starting points. Yes, they are. A lot of people want to get on the Valiant hype train. Exo Manowar is a great place to start.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to Wonder Woman. It's getting really good reviews. I'm looking forward to Justice League. I don't care, everybody's getting weird about that because of the reshoots. But I'll tell you what, every single movie ever made had reshoots.
Yeah.
Jaws had reshoots. Godfather had a reshoot. The Matrix, the greatest movie of all time, The Matrix had reshoots. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
It happens.
Casada's Manowar Zero chromium cover was so dope.
Yeah, Shadow Man Zero had a chromium cover. They also had I think it was issue 10 that had like an all black cover that was really cool too. Those kind of cover gimmicks I'm cool with. I love that. I'm not a fan of variant covers that they're doing today with the 1 in 1,000, 1 in 5,000, things like that. It's trickery, it's fudging the numbers, it's inflating the numbers. But that's a video for a different time.
Alright, so it is, what time is it? It's 12:26. I gotta start wrapping this up because I gotta drive home, and then we gotta be back here. So, Gabe, where can they find you?
Alright, so shout outs go out to myself here, Gabeinfinitywatch on YouTube. You can find me Gabeinfinitywatch on Instagram. I'm on the Omnibus Collectors Facebook group as well. So there you go. Hit me up on there. San Dimas High School football rules. So yeah.
And of course, you are here. I did not put it in the description this week, but yeah, you can find me at facebook.com/hardcorereviews, twitter.com/hardcorereviews. If you want to support my channel and keep this channel alive and keep it going, okay, guys, summer is coming up, which means a lot more content is coming as well. Patreon.com/hardcorereviews, $5 a month. gets you the Justin Hardcover News Show every single week. The new one should be going up in a few minutes, actually. I just got to post it up using my phone. It's already done. But thanks, guys. If you will be attending MegaCon, guys, tomorrow, 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, we will be meeting here. Ooh, frog in my throat. We will be meeting here at the Hyatt Bar, 3 o'clock. Just doing a meetup, get together, and things like that. And we might even do something like this where we have people just sit down with us, talk with us.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. I would like to see. I mean, again, it depends on if they're people are sketchy about getting on camera. And I believe that it's hard to do this kind of stuff.
Get a few drinks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So check that out. 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, guys. Again, if you are here at MegaCon tomorrow, meet us here at the Hyatt. 3 o'clock. We're gonna be doing this. It's gonna be fun.
Or if you see us on the con floor, just say what up. We're super personable.
Oh yeah.
We might be here with our girlfriend and our wife.
Yeah.
But no, totally hit me up, dude. I'm gonna hug everybody out there. That's a part of this group and everything like that. So.
It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right. Have a good night. Bye.
Peace.